One of the most important things that every single one of us has in life are their people and the connections they have, right? However, not all people are good people, and not all types of people that you have in your life are meant to remain there. And if you want to do something exceptional with your life, if you want to do big things, then you will have to be selective about who you allow in your circles, and you will have to keep some people out of your circles, right? And in this video, I'm going to tell you about 5 types of people that you need to keep away from your circles and exclude them from your life. Now, the first type of people that you want to get the hell away from, stay the hell away from, are highly judgmental people. These are people who will look at everything that you do and everything that you say and judge you for it. They will always try to bring shame and guilt, and they will always make you feel as if you've done something wrong, as if you've done something bad. They will always make you feel ashamed for your actions, for your words, for your thoughts, even. And they will always make you feel guilty for everything that you do, right? Because these people have a certain specific idea about who you should be and how you should look like, how you should behave. And they are doing it with the intention to reshape you into the version that they want you to be. And you are this version of yourself that life have shaped you. Your life experiences have shaped you the way that you are right now. And you are doing some things, acting from a place of basic necessity, right? And they don't resonate with the version of you that you are, with who you truly are, with your true authenticity. And they want to transform you, right? And they are always judging you for everything that you do, because we are living in a highly judgmental society, right? And they're trying to live up to society's expectations, and they're trying to shape you into the mold that is like generally accepted by the society and transform you into the person that will not be judged by anyone, right? Because they don't want to be judged. No one wants to be judged, and people are judging each other, right? And your actions and your behavior affect their reputation as well, because you're linked, right? And what you are doing is not mm, working in their favor, or maybe better said, what you are doing is putting them on the pedestal to be judged, right, by other people, right? And they don't want to be judged, and they're gonna do their best efforts to change you and transform you, right? They're gonna be like a spectator in your life who will always have something negative to say. And for as long as you keep this kind of people in your life, you're gonna feel bad about yourself, and you are going to have to transform into the person that they want you to be. If you don't want to feel bad about who you are, if you want to be accepted by them, then you will have to change and transform into the person that they want you to be. Now, don't confuse highly judgmental people with someone who will sometimes come to remind you that you may be like crossing some red lines, because many times in life we may like unconsciously do something that we think is the right choice, and we may really like be doing something that we're not supposed to do, and someone may come and say like, hey, like, do you think that what you're doing is right? Like, can you like reconsider your choice? Just think about it. And when you think about it, you may understand that you have really like taken things too far. But these people do not generally judge you, right? They sometimes come to just bring you back on the right path. Highly judgmental people will judge you for everything that you do. Like, everything that you do, everything that you say is wrong according to them, and you need to be doing things differently, right? And they know best about how you should live your life. And even if you transform into the person that they want you to be, they're gonna still find something to judge you for, because they are highly judgmental, right? That's like in their core, in their DNA. That's who they are. And you just want to be authentic. You want to stay true to yourself. And if you want to remain true to yourself, if you want to be authentic, then you will need to cut these people off and just surround yourself with people who will accept you for who you are and who will not judge you for your actions, at least not before understanding where your actions are coming from, right? And they will accept it. They will want to hear about your opinion, about what made you be this way. Where are your actions coming from, right? And then you're gonna both evolve and transform together into something that is acceptable for both of you. Highly judgmental people just want you to change into something that they want you to be, right? And many times these people are the ones that need to be changed. They need to change and just chill the fuck out and stop judging everyone. But they think that they have the right to judge you, and they're gonna do it if you allow them, right? Because many times these people may come in a form of a parent, of a friend, of a partner, right? And if you allow them, and many times you may not like cut them, you may not be able to cut them out completely, but what you can do at least is stop allowing them to judge you and stop giving importance to their opinion, right? And practically dominate your relationship with them and don't even hear what they have to say. When they start judging you, stay deaf. And that's like the solution, right? And the second type of people that you want to stay the hell away from are universal experts. Now, these are people who know everything about everything. These people have been everywhere, seen everything, hung around with the most amazing people that exist in the world, and there is not an area of expertise that they haven't dipped their toes into, right? And somehow they became an expert in that area just by dipping their toes in it, right? Now, these kind of people will act as if they know everything, right? You can't tell them anything. They already know it. And many times when you talk with them and when you like state a fact or say something that makes sense, they will act as if they already knew about it, because for them it's important what you think about them, and for them it's important that you think that they know it all, right? And they will many times pretend as if they know everything. They will learn like a word or two that are being used, commonly used in a certain area of expertise. And then if you bring that area of expertise on the table, they're going to use those words to make themselves look as if they are like knowledgeable about it. And this happens because many people on the planet are in an arrested state of development. And when they reach like their teenage years, when they start their puberty, they get into this state of feeling as if they know it all, as if they've seen it all. And if you tell them that they behave like that, they will not accept it. They'll say like, "Hey, just a kid, like, of course I don't think that I know it all." But deep inside, they feel as if they're all powerful, as if they've seen it all, as if they know it all, as if they've got it all together, right? And many people stay stuck, remain stuck in this arrested state of development for the rest of their lives. And they're in their 50s, they're in their 60s, and they still behave as a universal expert, right? Feel as if they know it all. And their sole purpose is to walk around and pick up just enough information so they can present themselves as experts. And they don't really care if they are an expert or they're not an expert, right? They just want to look like one because they care for what people think about them, and they want to look like they know something about something. Well, they know nothing about anything, right? Now, in contrast to this, is you being humble, right? There are people who are like in their 60s, in their 70s, in their 80s, and who are still so humble that they understand that they can't possibly know it all, right? And when you talk to these kind of people, they will even ask you, like, they know that they haven't had the chance to like explore this area of expertise, and they may even ask you, like, okay, and how do you do this, and what do you think about that, you know? And this is the way that you gain knowledge. You get interested in something, then you ask questions about it, right? And also that happens with me also. Now, I also have like a lot of experience in many different areas of expertise, and when I talk about it, I may debate you, I may like state my opinions, but I will also hear your opinions, and I will make a lengthy debate about it, and I will state a lot of facts so we can see whose opinion on the subject makes more sense, right? Universal experts cannot debate. And if you try to debate with them, they will just waste your time and they will just make unreasonable arguments that make no sense while trying to act smart, right? So don't debate with a universal expert. But when you are humble, you don't mind asking if you don't know about something, right? As a matter of fact, you understand that that's how you expand your knowledge. And you also want to be respected for what you know. You also want to be listened to and heard for the things that you've learned along your life experience. But you don't think that you know it all, right? You're just humble. You understand that we are eternal students and that you cannot possibly know everything about everything, right? And you don't argue people to prove them that you're better than them. As a matter of fact, you don't even care for what they think about you, right? You just be yourself and do things as you know best, right? You don't even have the need to prove yourself to be someone to them, right? If they want to listen, good. If they don't, again, good. And you want to surround yourself with this kind of people, because when you surround yourself with people who are humble, you can expand your knowledge as well. So I don't mind asking someone, even if they're younger than me, if they're more experienced than me, and I haven't had the chance to dip my toes into that area of expertise or explore it wider, then I need guidance, right? And I don't mind asking for help, right? Or I wouldn't mm, walk around and praise someone's ego just because they're older than me if I can see that they are inexperienced in a certain area of expertise, right? But I will respect and honor those who know what they're talking about, because your life experience can be seen in your strength, in your mental strength, right? In the way you speak, in the things that you're talking about, in the intentions that you have, in the way you behave, in the way you do things. And humble people recognize humble people, and humble people can and will grow together, right? So, and again, like, if you stop surrounding yourself with universal experts that know everything about everything, then your chances of becoming a universal expert are close to zero. And that's a good thing, because we don't want those kind of people, right? And you don't want to become one of them, because no one will want to hang around you. Now, the fourth type of people that you want to stop surrounding yourself with and exclude them from your life and from your circles are unreliable people. Now, these kind of people will walk around and think that they can disrespect your time, right? That's like really annoying. These people cannot be trusted. You cannot rely on them because you're gonna have like set an appointment and a meeting with them, and they're gonna be late for an hour, they're gonna be late for 2 hours, unjustified delay, right? Or even worse, they're not even gonna show up, right? And then come up with an excuse that about why they couldn't make it. And this is something that is unacceptable. If you're serious about life, if you want to do something with your life, then you cannot allow yourself to be this kind of a person, right? Or to hang around with this kind of people, because your time has to be valued, your time has to be appreciated. And this kind of people will make a deal with you about something, but then someone else will offer them something better, right? So they're gonna like cancel the plans with you. They're not even gonna inform you about it. Just in their head, they're gonna cancel their plans with you. They're gonna go with the other person. And while walking towards that person, someone third is gonna call them and offer something that sounds even better. So they're gonna cancel them too, right? So now they've left two people hanging and they're going into the third direction, right? And these people are unreliable. Like they don't act seriously, right? We need people who are serious about what they're doing, people who can keep their word. These kind of people cannot keep their words. Like it's okay to cancel a meeting, it's okay to reschedule an appointment, it's okay to call your friends and tell them that you can't make it to the dinner party tonight, right? Because something of higher importance popped out in the meantime, right? Or maybe you don't feel like going, right? But for as long as it does not happen so often, because when you break your word oftentimes, like when you break your word often, now you become untrustworthy, unreliable, you lose credibility, and people don't want to hang around you, right? And you don't want to hang around those kind of people. You know that they're going to fuck it up anyway. Why waste your time, right? They're going to waste your time anyway because they can't keep up with their words. If you say it, you better do it, right? You want to surround yourself with people who will not leave unfinished business, even if they have to cancel the meeting, even if they have to like they can't show up, right? They're gonna make sure that they reschedule the appointment. They're gonna put their best effort to make it even better than what you expected, and they're gonna add up in some way so that you are satisfied. They clean their reputation, right? And they remain trustworthy, right? They will re-earn your trust. And these are the kind of people that you want to surround yourself with. People who don't leave unfinished business, people who do everything in their power to take care of things. Unlike the people who don't really care about anything getting done, right? They just wanna hang around here and there and go wherever sounds the best, right? Even if they promise something to someone, they just don't care about it. They don't care about leaving you hanging. They're not gonna pick up the phone. Like you're gonna call them because they're late on the meeting and they don't even pick up the phone. That's disrespectful, and you don't want to be around those kind of people. Worst thing is that if you hang around this kind of people, you normalize this behavior and you feel as if it's normal. Like if they've done it, so can I, right? And you become like this, right? And now other people will not want to hang around you. So cut them out and find someone who will respect your time, right? Who will stay true to their word, who will keep their word. If they said that they're going to do something and they do it, right? And you want to surround yourself with these kind of people because you know that you are dealing with serious people who are not playing around. Now, the fourth type of person that you want to exclude from your life are skeptics. These are people who are highly insecure people. Like they're really insecure about themselves, and they are going to broadcast their insecurities and their fears onto you. And you may want to do something in your life, right? And you may share an idea with them. You may want to start a business. You may want to go on a date with someone. You may want to reach out to someone for a collaboration. You may want to do some kind of move in life, right? And now they're going to convince you that it's impossible, right? Because they don't trust in themselves. They're gonna try to convince you that your vision cannot be manifested, that your dreams cannot be achieved, your goals cannot be achieved, right? And if you hang around with them for long enough, they may end up convincing you. So cut them out and start surrounding yourself with believers, people who will motivate you to do things, right? People who will support you even when you doubt yourself, right? Who will be the wind in your back, people who will push you to go and meet that person, people who will push you to go and start that business, right? And it is not guaranteed that you're not going to fail, right? As a matter of fact, you're going to fail more when you surround yourself with believers, right? Because they're going to push you to do all kind of things. And when you do take action, it's normal to fail. But with each and every failure, you gain more experience, right? You become wiser. And after so many attempts and so many failures, you become a master at whatever you've been trying to do. And now you can perform it like at a really high rate. So it is always good to have someone who believes in you even when you don't believe in yourself. Unlike someone who will be acting from a place of fear and insecurity and unintentionally fill you up with insecurities. So then when you go and want to do something, you start doubting yourself. And the doubt is not even yours. Originally, you trusted in yourself. You believed that you can do it, but they convinced you that you can't. So stop surrounding yourself with them. Start surrounding yourself with people who will bring the faith in you, who will motivate you and push you to perform better and to do things other than keeping you away from reaching for your dreams and making you feel as if you're not good enough, because they feel as if they're not good enough themselves and they wanna project it unconsciously. They project it all over them, right? Who are we to be someone? Right? And you know that you're like this amazing person. Now the fifth type of people that you wanna cut out of your life are ungrateful people. These are people who don't know how to say thank you. These are people who just want to take from you and never give back, right? And now don't get me wrong. Thank you does not have to be said with words, right? Sometimes it can be said with actions. Sometimes you may do something for someone that will make their day, that will make them feel special. And now they're like feeling your gratitude, right? Your gratefulness. They're like, there is nothing I wouldn't do for you right now in this moment, right? And because you did something so big for me. And this is how you build healthy connections with people, right? You do something for them, and then they develop deep respect for you, and they wanna pay back. They wanna pay you back. You know, if you always try to take advantage of people, if it's not a habit of yours to say thank you and do thank you with your actions, if you don't express your gratitude with your actions, then you will only be able to do like cold-blooded business only for the gain, only for the benefits, and then have no one have some deep respect for you and doing things for you out of a place of respect. It's always good to have like at least a small circle of people who will go in war for you, like who will like jump in fire for you because they respect you, because you've done something for them, and now they're like ready to go and kill someone for you, right? It's like when you have the opportunity to take advantage of someone, but you decide to pass on that opportunity and instead do something for them, support them, right? Now you restore their faith, and now they develop deep respect for you, and now they feel as if they want to give something back to you, and many times they may not even know how to pay you back, but as the time goes, they will like mm, start developing ideas about what can they do for you now because you did something for them, right? And you could have taken advantage of them and had something small, take something small from them, right? But you decided to pass on the opportunity and just give them support, and now they see you as their savior. They see you as mm, someone who gave them a hand when no one else would, someone that gave them a hand when they could have conditioned them, right? And this is really important. It's important to mm, surround yourself with this kind of people instead of people who cannot say thank you. It's not that it's hard for them to say thank you, it's just not a habit of theirs. Like if you remind them, or if they think about it, they will be like, yeah, thanks, whatever. But they don't feel the gratitude, like, because when you feel grateful, then you want to give back, and when you just want to take advantage and you just do it for the benefit, then you don't feel the gratefulness, right? And there is no need to give or take, like to give back to someone who gave to you, right? And now they don't have a reason to give anything to you because it's like just a business deal. And that's fine. Doing business is just as amazing as having mm, doing cold business is just as amazing as having uh, gratefulness based connections. But gratefulness based connections also have benefits. You can also do business with people who you have deep respect for, right? As a matter of fact, the best business can be done with them and the most money can be made of them because none of you cares for the money or the amount. You would rather lose money than lose their respect. You would rather sacrifice money than sacrifice your friendship with them. And that's the type of people that you want to surround yourself with. Unlike people who only care for business. People who only care for business, yes, you can surround yourself with them for a big deal. You both get your benefits. You both make some profits. And this is where it all ends for both of you, right? Until the next opportunity arises. But people who you have developed deep respect for, and they have developed deep respect for you, you have like a lot of opportunities to create a lot of new opportunities to make a lot of business, to make a lot of money, and to just make sure that you maintain this healthy connection with them, right? You prioritize them and the connection with them over any materialistic possession, money, or anything else. Even when it comes to your reputation, right? They're gonna make a mistake, maybe, right? And now their mistake affects your reputation as well, right? Because you're linked, but you're not judging them, right? You still have understanding, and you even cover up for their mistake. And that's when you know that you have like the healthiest type of connection with people, and you want to make sure to surround yourself with those people. Now I'm going to give you an extra one, a type of people that you don't want to surround yourself with. As a matter of fact, you need them in your life, but you don't want them in your circles, and that's our enemies, right? Now, enemies, if you include them in your circle, they're going to come in a form of a fake friends, and they're gonna be jealous of you, and they're gonna try to make you feel average. They're gonna try to mm, hold you back from reaching for your dreams and goals, right? They're gonna do everything in their power to back you off from achieving your true greatness, and they're gonna do it in a subtle way. So you don't want them in your circles, but you want them in your life, because if you include them in your life, if you have enemies in your life, they can help you build a really good reputation for yourself, right? And they can help you mm, build a strong name in this jungle of a world that we live in. So enemies are really beneficial if you're strong enough to handle with them, right? And for as long as you have enemies, you will have inspiration to do something, to create something, to you will have problems to solve, right? And with that, you will build some kind of reputation, you will build some kind of a name, and you will earn people's respect, right? By doing it. So that would be everything for this video. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.